Hey everyone, I'm John, and today we are going to go over The Joy by The Belonging Co. This song is a joy to play. Plain and simple. Love it. Love it, list it, let's go. So this song, I actually do play it pretty similar to the way that it's played on the album. Just to let you know, on this channel, I do like to give tutorials based off the way that I like to play songs. This one actually sticks pretty close to the album because the album version just rocks. Yeah, I love it. I do kind of beef it up and play it with just a little bit more attitude in some spots. I do add a little bit of flair in like the bridge sections, but for the most part, we're talking 95% accurate. So, you know, take that as you will, but we like to rock it up over here. Anyways, The Joy is originally in the key of D flat, so that's how we're going to be playing it today. In a moment, I'm going to walk you through the bridge parts. But before we do that, I just want to say that I love that this song celebrates joy. I feel like sometimes it's so easy to get lost in this I have to die to oneself. And yes, that's true. Jesus does ask us to deny ourselves, pick up our cross, and follow him. That does take sacrifice, and it's a constant battle of you and your flesh, and that's difficult, you know, but I feel like it's so easy to get in the trap of just doom and gloom and despair. And that's not what Christianity is about. That's not what the love of Jesus is about. And so I love that we have this song that really celebrates joy. You know, our God is the Prince of Peace, but he's also a God of joy. And I love that we can rest in knowing that the joy of the Lord is our strength. This song is filled with scripture. And I love songs that have scripture in the lyrics because it's not just a song that someone wrote. It's a song that is words directly from God. Scripture is God-breathed, and so I love it when songs reference scripture so closely. But I love that this song is all about the joy of the Lord is my strength. When times are tough, when things are scary, when I don't know the outcome of the situation that I'm in, when fear and anxiety is so prevalent in our culture, we can hold on to that the joy of the Lord is my strength. It's not my strength, it's not my intuition, it is the joy of the Lord that is my strength. It's the joy of the Lord that keeps me going and that I can carry into tomorrow. And so I love that we have a song that we can really celebrate the joy of the Lord as the church. It's a beautiful song, and it's been definitely a fun song for us to play on Sunday mornings, but it's also been a huge blessing to our church. So I hope that this song is a blessing to your church as well. And I pray that this tutorial is a big blessing for you as well. But before we get into the playthrough, I do want to just walk you through some of these bridge parts because I figure it might be a little hard for you to pick out, you know, what I'm trying to do through the bridge, because there is a lot of dotted eighth delay happening, and it's kind of hard to hear what am I actually playing, what is the delay doing. So I want to clear that up a little bit before we jump in. So here is the bridge, and then as soon as we cover the bridge, we'll go to the full playthrough. With the delay, just so you can have context of what it sounds like, this is what the bridge sounds like, just guitar alone. And then the second half of the bridge, we got. So basically what I'm playing there is just with your A triad shape, but playing a D flat. So C sharp, D flat, which is the key of the song. It's going to be all phrased around this shape. You're not going to be using your root note though, you're just going to be barring here. And you're going to be adding on a few notes just to you know, give it some melody, but you're just picking through that on your, starting with your B, going down to your D string. So, and then in the album they don't really do any whammy bar stuff. I like to kind of push it down a little bit, add some interest to it. So that's the first part, and then the next part is just the 4. So you're adding your middle finger to the 7th fret, and you're kind of playing your D-shaped triad here, but instead it's the F sharp. And so you're going to be picking your B string and pulling off. So, and then G, and then back to your 6 on the B string. So. So all together, that's. And when you add your delay and reverb to it, it sounds like this. That second part of the bridge, you're playing the same exact thing, except this time you're just palm muting it and going through it, gives it some rhythm, kind of brings it up a bit. And that's when that dotted 8th delay really comes in and really shines, is when you start picking in that second half of the bridge. I just add a little bit of flair in between every other measure, or every other pass, I should say. I like to add a little bit of flair to it, just to, again, like drive it home. Like the drums are building. We just need a little bit of that lead line to also drive a little bit too. So it's going to sound something like this. So without effects, it's going to sound like this. It might sound a little strange without effects because that dotted 8th delay really does a lot. So here we go. It's. So that's what I'm playing in the bridge part. I hope that breakdown helps a little bit so you can understand what I'm actually playing at the end of the bridge. But without further ado, let's get into The Joy by The Belonging Go.
1, 2, intro, 2, 3, 4. refrain, bass.